So I have no idea why I decided to film this, and honestly, depending on the result, I may or may not post it. But every week I take the New York Times news quiz more as a way to test my own knowledge than anything. But I decided that I would film it and screen record it. So here we go. All right, so the first question is, what verdict did the jury reach in Hunter Biden's criminal trial in Delaware? So I am very confident that the answer is guilty on all counts, and that is correct. Question 2, what did President Emmanuel Macron of France announce this week in response to an election for the European Parliament? Oh, yeah, okay. I believe it's a national emergency, although the result of that was the creation of new elections, so I'm not sure if it's a national emergency or snap legislative elections. Oh my God. All right, I'm gonna go with a national emergency, and I would be wrong. Exactly for the reason that I thought. All right, question 3. Apple announced that it would soon offer an overhauled version of Siri, its voice assistant, featuring what? I remember this headline, but I do not remember what they're replacing it with. So, I feel like it is its own AI system because that's the way a lot of tech companies are going. So I believe that's it. Yes, okay, correct. At the Southern Baptist Convention in Indianapolis on Wednesday, kind of interesting that a Southern Baptist convention would be happening in the Midwest. But anyway, the denomination voted to oppose which procedure? I know this, it is IVF. Yep. But they did vote to keep female clergy members. So that's good. Okay, question 5. North Dakota voters approved a constitutional amendment this week that would do what? I believe it's impose an age limit for congressional candidates, but this is definitely a guess. And I was right. Barring candidates who would turn 81 years or older by the end of the year before their term ends. I honestly think that's a pretty reasonable age requirement. All right, next question. Israel rescued 4 Hamas-held hostages in Gaza this week in an operation that killed scores of Palestinians. Where were the hostages being held? Okay. I'm really not sure, actually. I should probably know this for how much I pay attention to stories related to Palestine, but I feel like I remember seeing Nusrat in my readings, so I'm gonna go with apartments in Nusrat, however you say that. Yes, I was right. Okay, I'm feeling good. Honestly, I'm doing a little bit better than I thought I would. Okay. Question 7. How did the Supreme Court rule on a challenge to the FDA's approval of a widely available abortion drug? So they ruled that the plaintiff essentially didn't have standing. So by nature of that, the court unanimously upheld access to the drug. Boom. The French Open concluded last weekend, which clay court star won her 3rd straight title. I'm not sure. I do know it's probably Naomi Osaka or Coco Gauff. I feel like it might be Coco. That was my initial instinct, so I am going to go with that. Nope, it was somebody else entirely. Congratulations to Inga Swiatek. Okay. Which basketball legend who died this week at 86 was the inspiration for the silhouetted figure in the NBA logo? I was listening to a podcast where they talked about this, and so I know the answer is Jerry West. Yay, I actually got a sports question right. Question 10. A South Florida jury this week held Chiquita liable for killings by a paramilitary group that the company had financed in Colombia. Which fruit is the company best known for? Those would be bananas. Chiquita banana. Yep. All right. Question 11, the last one. Joey Chestnut, the 16-time champion of the annual Nathan's Famous Hot Dog Eating Contest in Coney Island, was barred from last year's event. Why? Okay, I have no fucking idea with this one. I feel like it's the last one that they wanted to give other people a chance to win, I feel like. And that would make sense if he's 16-time champion, so we're going to go with that. Nope. Wow, that's so interesting. So I guess they're not supporting vegan hot dogs at Nathan's Famous Hot Dog Eating Contest. I guess that makes sense since Nathan's is not vegan. Okay, well, I got 8 out of 11. I'm honestly really happy with that score. You can see here. I feel like when I look at this now, I'm like, oh, my score wasn't that good because I'm basically on par, I feel like, with the average New York Times reader. You can see lately I haven't been doing that well, but the past 2 weeks before I hadn't been reading as much news in depth, and this week I did a little bit more. So there you go. This was fun, actually.